Hey, welcome back everyone. Today I'm at the Sturgeon sawmill. This mill was opened in 1914 and ran all the way to 1964, and it's all steam powered. It's here in Sebastopol, California, and it's a living and breathing museum is what they call it. So let's go check out the sawmill and see what we can discover today. Look at this thing. The big old wheel in here. I'm going to go ahead and get a full tour so we can, some of the docents here can give us a better idea of what everything is.
This is where the action is up on the deck. Where the rods come in one end, which I'll show you, and then the lumber comes out here and lands right over here, which is my department.
This is pretty cool. It's like going back in the past. Oh wow. Look at that thing going. Wow, look at that.
This is what runs the mill. See the belt? This was made for a paddle wheel for steamboat. The motor.
Really?
1903.
What's the little spinning thing on top for?
That's called a governor. If it goes too fast, it cracks and shuts it off.
Oh. Wow.
Those big flat belts, you see it on the top floor?
I read somewhere that it is 10 people could do 15,000 feet of lumber a day. Is that right?
Right, that's very low output.
Really? That's a low output.
This was doing.
Wow.
But when the computer-driven bandsaws came in the late 50s, early 60s, a crew of 10 guys could make 10 times the amount of lumber.
Wow.
So, in the old days, the slash and the sawdust would go on this conveyor, go up into the tiki burner, drop down into the fire. So when I was a boy, there were tiki burners all over.
Did you call it a tiki burner?
Teepee, like an
Teepee burner.
Indian toilet paper.
What did it do? What did it do with the
What?
What did it do with the sawdust? What was?
All the slash and the sawdust would go up that conveyor and drop into the fire that was on the base.
Oh, and the fire was used to
Just burn waste.
Oh, just burn waste. Okay.
This stairway takes you up to the saw deck, and you're behind a screen. Right now you can actually go, oh no, they're operating again. But that takes you right to where the sawing action is.
Oh, cool.
So you'll want to do that. Plus, Bob Sturgeon, I think this year, you can see that from this side, what the logs do is they come in. And when you get thirsty, let's see if you've got it going. This comes from a spring.
Really?
And a little fern and redwood.
I bet that's good.
Oh man, is that good water.
I'll definitely try some of that.
Right behind you is the log deck. This is where the trucks come and drop off the logs from the forest. And then they're fed down into the mill and processed into lumber. This is the exhaust from the motor downstairs.
Okay.
It's just
The one we were just watching, the big one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's actually 3 of them under there.
Oh, really?
like to clean it up?
Yeah, no thanks. Looks like it weighs 100 pounds. Those pistons are pretty big.
So that's the sharpening shop, and that was constantly being used to sharpen the equipment.
Oh, wow.
And you can walk around here, even when the mill's running.
Wow.
This is where things came to get fixed. And if you look inside,
Oh,
that
wow.
was donated by a model maker.
This is a scale model that someone built and donated to the museum. But the guy was telling me that there's no one that knows how to work on it, so it just sits there. Is it a toy, or what is it like a toy, or?
No, it's a scale model.
Okay.
But it looks like 1/10 or 1/20th, I don't know. Sometimes, you know, we have a certain limit as to big a log, as the size of log we can process.
Oh.
And sometimes they come in and have to be cut in half. And instead of cutting them in half in the old days, they would drill a hole with that screw, pour black powder in there, put a short fuse on, and get out of the way.
Blow them.
And it would blow that wedge down in the log and knock it in half.
Oh.
You can see that there's two really big ones at the end of that deck right there. Those won't go in without being set.
So you still do that? No.
We have big chainsaws.
Yeah, I bet.
Before chainsaws, it was two guys with a push-pull.
Oh boy.
And a sharp blade with two young guys.
They had some
They're
strong
faster
arms.
than these things.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But one guy can cut a lot of wood with a chainsaw.
Wow, look at this old chainsaw. That's a beast of a chainsaw there, huh? Mercury. Various tools, and this guy, look at this guy. Two-man chainsaw. It is old-fashioned. Two-man hand pull.
Where do these trees come? Are they just like fallen trees that?
Yes,
are they being cut
people are
down?
clearing an area, or the trees have gotten so big that they're
Yeah.
doing a long thing
Yeah.
around your house. A lot of them are donations from Caltrans
Oh, okay.
and PG&E.
Oh, wow. Well, that was a great little intro tour. Man, this place has so much to look at. I mean, check out this old car. Or truck. Federal. This thing is super cool. Got a plate on it. All these old tools, these tires that are rock hard. Very neat. Of course, they got a giant forklift. That thing's a beast. And this is a really cool old Model T pickup too. Has its own spider webs. Very neat. Hand crank to start it. And these are a little more restored. There's another old truck sitting here, another Federal. Oh, they got us locked off here. I'm breaking the rules. Look at this old bulldozer just sitting there too. This place is so cool. As you guys can see, hand crank bulldozers too. Listen to that. This old chainsaw. Let's go take a look at some more of the action of the sawmill working.
Now every time that saw goes through the log, it takes 1/3 of an inch out. So 3 passes through the log, there's a 1-inch burr goes right down that chute, up into the burner and gets burnt out. Now it goes into a trailer, and we dump the trailer out in front, and people take it for their garden. That's a Beckett. And why they call it a Beckett, it beats the hell out of me, but that's what they call it. Why don't they just call it a hook? Yeah, why don't they just call it a hook? But it's a Beckett, and this apparatus here is called a bull wheel for the same reason that was called a Beckett, because it's its knee. It either goes up or down. Now this is a very powerful piece of equipment in the sawmill. In fact, we'll roll a logging truck over with it, right up where that car's sitting, we unload the logs with it, get the truck right over. I got pictures to prove. Well, I didn't want to get into that. See, that lever right it's sawed off because when I was block setting, it hung down too low and I hit it in the hair all the time, so I got tired. I said, piss on this. So I saw this sounding off. But the block setter who this guy here used to use that to turn his own logs over.
Look at the size of these blades. 5-foot blades. So they stopped the whole process periodically during the day, so you can walk around up here and get a look at everything. And then they fire it all back up, and then you're not allowed up here again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to
There it is.
They'll disappear. J on the hook on the becket. And that's Bob Sims operating the pulley. Now the number on this log, it says 240. That's how many board feet are in this particular log. Now you're supposed to look at especially redwood to see what way the crack is. Every tree, every log has a crack in it. It's a
Wind check.
wind check. So when the wind blows, it has somewhere to move. So every log has a wind check.
Yes, sir.
But these small logs, they have a wind check, but it's not nothing to be concerned about. But it had a big crack in it. You have to put the log on the carriage correctly. If you didn't put it on correctly, you had a lot of boards with a big crack in it. Now that carriage, which the one was sitting on, is 1860s technology. That's 860, not 1960, 1860. And I believe we're the third owners. Portobello Winery had this. Before it was a champagne and wine, it used to have a sawmill there. Now that first part, the car, was there. You could buy it for I'll put in the front one to look at. No question? Some logs are nice and clear. Other logs have got a lot of rocks in it, just like that one there. Beautiful job there, Robert. I taught him everything he knows. There was 12 people working the sawmill when it was running commercially. And the last time it ran commercially was in 1964. 1964 there was a building slump. So my dad and his partner, Mr. Hickson, were in their late 60s, early 70s. They said, the hell with it, let's go to power and quit. So we did. They dormant from 1964 until 20 years ago when the bus decided to go dormant. Now we can't sell that piece of bark, so that piece of bark is just put on the wood truck. And when the wood truck is full, we dump it out at the pavement outside. that's a nice log. That'll make a 2x12 plus a 2x6. And we can sell that 2x12 for $4 a lineal foot. So that's $48 for one 2x12 to work in this sawmill. Everybody else is dead. I'm the only one left. How about that? And how old am I? I'm 107. I'm older, Roy.
Okay.
You know, that's a boulder that turns that log. And he's dogging her down. Now he's picking the rocks out. When the logs came into this mill, they were all peeled. The big ones, not one like that, but all the big logs were peeled just for that reason. They would hide dirt, and the bark would make the saw hot. So we have a fire hose here that we rush all the logs off with the fire hose. That would be frowned on now because we're using the water out of the creek. 12,000 feet is 3 truck and trailer loads of logs that you see going down the highway. That would be 15,000 feet. So we could saw 3 loads a day, 15,000 feet. And if an average house had 15,000 feet in it, how many houses could we build in a day?
Sitting here and he's running this and he's got a rope hooked to that, the block setter, and he just click click because they were running big giant logs and he click click and, yeah, with a rope and he just one guy, you know, and then when they had to bring a log in, somebody run over and help him, but otherwise he didn't have in the day.
Are there any stats on like how often guys who get injured?
No injuries here, no major injuries here.
I mean, going back 100 years.
No, none. This mill's never happened. We've had a couple guys smash their fingers, this and that, nothing major in log going on here. Dead meat, that's why they watch the log laying here.
Yeah.
You have safety meetings and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Lock out, the main thing is locking out the equipment when you're sharpening the blade. You know. Go down, if you're gonna touch that, you go down, you get the chain and the key, you chain it, put the key in your pocket, and then and that's it.
This is a
Carriage up here.
Oh, I see.
Good thing. Yeah, it's not yeah, exactly. But
Just turn that in a little grinder.
yeah. He'd mark, he'd mark this one, then he'd start here, but that's the tightener, you put it on there, and he's so fast at it. Then he just sharpens it. You put your thumb on here for pressure, and then
Yeah.
I don't want to
How often you gotta sharpen them?
Well, if they're running a lot, like when they do every 2 hours.
Wow.
When they stop to break, a guy'd come and sharpen them. But all you do is turn that, and it just sharpens that tooth. I better not mess around.
Yeah.
Get one out of whack. But anyway, that's it.
These are the replaceable pieces?
Well, there's two. There's a tooth here.
Yeah.
See, there's a tooth from here to here. There's a little keeper, and you can just pop that out and replace the tooth.
Wow. I'm gonna do a little 360 so you can see the whole grounds here. So the mill's over there. The house of the owner's over there. Have to go visit that horse in a minute. The planer's here. And then the donkey over there. There's a friendly horse on your grounds. How you doing? Want some scritchies behind the ears? What's your name? Oh, he's trying to bite me. I better back off. Please do not feed the horse. This is an old-fashioned radiator. Cools the engine water. So this is a planer. It's a 15 horsepower Fairbanks Morris Model Y diesel engine. They're pretty cool. Old engine. Check out this old Doris truck. Look at this thing. Canteen here for the radiator, probably. Four-cylinder engine. Model K firing order 1342. They're gonna start getting ready to pull the steam whistle for the lunch break, or they all take a break. So we're gonna wait for that. Okay, here we go. Waiting for 12 exactly. Here we go. That is a loud whistle. Wow.
It was finished April of 2020. We all know what happened then. So I've been hanging on to this for 2 years waiting to come here, and so here I am today. So I'd like to play a little bit on it so you can hear what it sounds like.
That just hypnotic? A piece of strapped wood. The handle on it is amazing. Thank you very much.
So they even have a garden to go check out. So let's go check out the garden too. Wow. So this garden, one of the owners of the mill in 1924 created this garden. So the garden is 98 years old. It's a beautiful redwood tree there. Nice and picturesque up here. A little bench you can sit on. Get a view of the mill behind us. It smells fresh, the air. And here's a nice bench too that you can sit on and have a little picnic. It's really nice. There's some flowers over here. I'm not sure about the little log cabin over here, though. Huh. That's pretty neat. It's like Beverly Hillbillies log cabin. They probably serve stuff out of here in the summer or something. I don't know. What do you think? Look at these flowers. These are cool. Wherever they are. Here's another old mill truck they got here on the ground. Sturgeon's lumber. GMC. It's a nice old truck. Hopefully someone will rescue this truck and bring it back to its original glory. Nice Oldsmobile too. 442 Oldsmobile. Beautiful car. Here's some of the wood they cut here in the mill. Look at the prices of these. It's extremely cheap. 120 bucks for a whole slab of redwood. You can make a really nice table out of that. Imagine what that would cost at a lumber yard, modernly. And we got more over here too. That big piece there is only $20. I have to remember that when I'm ready to make a picnic table or something. Here's one of the logs that they did here, cut. This one's pretty impressive though. Look at this old truck. It's all been customized. Paint. Can't tell what it was. Pretty cool though. Well, everybody, what did you think of that? I mean, look at the freedom you have. I'm just walking in here because it's lunchtime and they have it all opened up. But the Sturgeon steam-powered mill is very impressive. And I hope you enjoyed the tour as much as I did. Thanks for coming along, and I'll see you on my next journey.